Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Mike from SNKRS.com, and we are back with another video. Guys, thank you for coming back to check out another review. Really means a lot. All support's awesome. If you haven't done so already, hit the subscribe button down below. It takes literally half a second to go and hit that button. And we're almost to 650 subscribers, which means we're getting closer to that 1,000 mark. So any new subscriber would be helpful. I think I checked the analytics. It looks like 90% of people watching the videos have been watching videos, but they haven't hit the button yet to subscribe. Go ahead and do so. Again, it takes just a second, and you hit the little bell notification to let you know when I bring out new videos. Now, make sure you hit the like button, leave a comment. Those activities help the channel grow, help it get through all YouTube algorithms to make sure everyone can see them, new people can get introduced to the channel. Now, of course, in the comments, I'm gonna reach out as much as I can, so I really do like going back and forth and talking to everyone. If you need to find me outside of YouTube, go ahead and check me out on Instagram and Twitter at MattWatcher789. And of course, Sneaker History and the Sneaker History podcast. Now, today, guys, we're looking at a shoe that I've been wanting for 10 years, but it's next to impossible with resale prices just astronomical. The shoe just being super limited to begin with when it released back in 2011, but that all changed. Just like Nike released the Zoom Kobe 6 Pro in the Grinch colorway late last year around Christmas, they've done the same thing with this other basketball shoe that was in that same I guess tier of being just part of a really high point in Nike basketball history, and I think was part of what really got the hype train going with sneakers back in that, I guess, 2011 through like 2013 time period. And the sneaker I'm talking about today, guys, is going to be the LeBron 8v2 in the Miami Night colorway. Now, this is one of my all-time grails. I am super excited to get a pair. They're supposed to be releasing here in the US on June 4th, which is going to be this Saturday. Oh no, this Friday. So, tomorrow or today, depending on when you guys are watching the video. Now, they released overseas already, so in Europe and Asia, these pairs are already hit shelves. And I actually got a message from one of my buddies who I went to college with, who lives out in Shanghai, and a good friend of mine for years, and he sent me a picture knowing that I love this shoe, and it's sitting on shelves out in Asia right now. I don't know if maybe they didn't age well, or people just have moved past performance basketball so much that these aren't sparking the same interest, but it blew my mind. So with that happening, I was actually able to get my pair a little early. I did get them from GOAT. I'll leave a link down below to where I got mine, if you guys aren't wanting to deal with the sneakers app or all that nonsense. But they were, of course, a little bit more than retail. I think they were like $240. So not bad at all, because I want to say the retail price for them is going to be $180 or $200. I can't remember, but I'd rather just got them now, and again, not get told no, I can't buy them from Nike or whatever other site that's releasing them. So I don't feel like taking my chances with things I really like. And the same thing happened with down at the bottom of my case, but my All-Star Kobe 6s. I just did not want to deal with the loss if I know it's something I really wanted and actually have been looking for a long time. Now, this shoe, again, as we remember, this is the 8v2 that was very popular when LeBron James moved to Miami. He took his talents to South Beach. This sneaker, if I remember, again, was very limited. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, guys, but I want to say these only released in the Florida area or Miami, to be specific, and they were just very, very tough to get your hands on. That's why the retail or resale prices for the original pair from 2011 are just astronomical. I think clearly over thousands of dollars, over $1,000 at least. I'll put a picture here of the prices that I found for the original pair, but I don't need to have the original pair. This is, for all I know, is the exact same thing. I know there's people out there who will nitpick and say, oh, maybe the colors don't match exactly here, there, and like it did the original. First of all, if anyone's getting that close to my shoe while I'm walking around, that's insane, but we're just getting nitpicky now. I know some people get upset when things like this retro because they thought holding on to them would be just kind of a money grab when they need it, which I understand it kind of sucks for that collector, but for people who want to get them and just don't want to pay their prices, this is good for us. Now, the shoe stays true to the same color scheme as the original. Again, I've seen some rumors or some speculation that the shades or hues may be a little different on this model, but when I'm looking at, I don't see much of a difference. Clearly, the older model, the one from 2011, probably has some color fading at this point, but I truly, again, I don't care. This is a shoe I've been wanting for so long. I can give a crap if it was the 11 or the 21 version. Now you're gonna have the photo blue and solar red upper speckle with that black into it, give you again that Miami Night colorway. Now the base of the shoe is white, so you do have the white peeking out. Now with the 8V2, it was going to be a synthetic upper, so it's not the leather, not the suede. So everything's going to be, you can kind of hear it, it's kind of a synthetic material with the fly wire kind of fused to the outsides of the shoe, both on the lateral and medial side. Now on the lateral side, you have the Nike swoosh done up in a white gloss with that photo blue outline. And on the medial side, just the white Nike swoosh towards the heel. Now if we get to the top portion here where the laces are, we have a leather wrap around the around the lace, the eyelets here. Sorry, I forgot what they're called for a second. But we have a leather wrap around the eyelets. You have LeBron here done in that solar red or almost pink color. We have a flat white lace with these solar red tips that say LeBron on them. There is a second pair of laces. I didn't pull them out because for what it's worth, they're exactly the same, but instead of the solar red tips, they have the photo blue tips. So it's not much difference. If you want to switch them out, it's not going to change the look of the shoe too much whatsoever. They're going to have that open cell mesh tongue here, and it's going to be done in white. And when you get to the top of the tongue, you're going to have the black here, but it is kind of covering a solar red LeBron lion logo. So I get closer looks at that for you guys because it's kind of tough to see from this distance. And across the top, the piping's done, and again, photo blue. As we get into the sneaker itself, you're going to have a solar red insole done with the blue panel that has witness in it. The typical, most of the shoe itself and the inside is going to be a black material. When it comes to sock liner, you're going to have the tongue tag that's going to say designed and engineered to the exact specifications of Mr. LeBron James. It says 828. And I cannot remember for the life of me what the 828 means. If you guys know down below, let me know. I feel like I knew it at one point, but I can't remember now. So let me know down below. That is kind of a booty system. So if you guys can see here, I get a closer look. Everything is, the tongue is loose up top, but everything is interconnected in the inside, which makes for a pretty snug fit. I know I kind of mentioned this with the LeBron 8 in that China colorway I reviewed not too long ago. I would say go half a size up. It does fit snug. Unless you like that one-to-one fit. If you're wearing it more casually, half size up gives you a little bit more room. If you're a wide footer, definitely go half size up because I am pretty normal with foot, and I put these on, I have to break them in. They are pretty snug to begin with, but walking around gets them a little looser. But if you want that comfort, immediately go half size up. That way you're not having to deal with the tightness and snugness to begin with. Now as we move to the back of the shoe, we're going to have the pull tab that's going to still have that same splatter colorway of the photo blue, solar red, and black. You're going to have the LeBron James signature done in solar red here. As we move down to the midsole, done in white foam. And below that, you're going to have your solar red Air Max 360 cushioning unit. Now at the bottom, we still have that solar red, and excuse the dirt because as soon as I got this shoe in the mail yesterday, I opened the box and put them on. So there is dirt. I've walked in them because these are going to get worn a ton. Now you're going to have your line logo here. You're going to have, looks like an hourglass. I think it's an 8, but it's kind of exposed foam there, but it looks like it's done in kind of an 8 shape. And you're going to have the same kind of mixed herringbone traction here in the middle. You're also going to have this kind of, I don't know, wavy traction pattern on the lateral side. So same traction pattern, everything is same from the original shoe back in 2011. But again, people out there who have the originals are always going to find something different about the new pair to make theirs seem a bit more special, which again, I understand both sides where, hey, you really went through trouble getting it back then and you want yours to be still special, which I think it still is. It's still from that year, so no one can take that away from that shoe or from you as a collector. But for, again, people like me who didn't have access to it, then have access to it now at a respectable price, I should say. So I definitely say this is one you should add to your collection if you're a fan of Nike basketball sneakers or LeBron James sneakers. There's not much else to this sneaker. Again, they will be releasing those sneakers on June 4th, which is Friday. I'm not sure if it's a draw. I think it is going to be a draw like most things on sneakers have become. So good luck to everyone out there. I really hope everyone who wants them can get them. I will say the resale market on them has not been crazy. Again, I got these for like $230, $240. And if all else fails, I say that's a good way to go because lately the LeBron sneakers have not been holding value on the resale market because, again, people just aren't that into performance basketball sneakers. Which, again, I said that 13 times, which again, so ignore all those all those statements. But if you like the shoe, I think waiting wouldn't hurt too bad. That way, hey, try to get the win on the draw. Definitely go for it to get it for retail, but if not, this isn't going to hurt too bad, especially because people aren't really picking these up. Now, we will have the South Beach LeBron 8 releasing soon. I think that one's going to be crazy. I think that one's going to be pretty tough to get because I see resale prices now are already like $300-400. I don't know exactly when it's coming out, but I will be trying for that one as well because that's another one of my girls I really just want to get my hands on. I feel like you just kind of have to pair them up. But let me know down in the comments, do you guys like this sneaker? Is this something you've been waiting for like I have? Or is it an easy pass for you? Let me know down below. I'd love to hear what you guys think. And until next time, see ya. Hey guys, I am actually editing this video right now and I just checked sneakers again. It looks like the shoe got pushed back to the 21st on the sneakers app for a draw. So I wanted to correct myself before the video went out and yeah, just give you a heads up. Be ready for the 21st.